I hope e-cigarette users are aware of this fact and are not waiting for government to declare this kind of a national crisis right now, right? That we already know from just as mere hospitalization cases like in your daughter's case and so forth, that it's unsafe. We've heard today vaping exposes users to harmful chemicals and so forth. You know, I go in to speak to kids all the time. You know, do the second grade and third grade reading class. They always ask, well, what do you do, you know? And I tell them I work at the Capitol, and I show them the picture and tell them where it is geography-wise. And then I tell them, you know, when I was your age, I used to go to restaurants with my parents, and they say, you know, right now you go, and they say, how many people in your group? When I was little, they said non-smoking or smoking section. And the kids are like, what? And I was like, yeah, they would say non-smoking or smoking because they smoked in cigarettes in public places like restaurants, hospitals, schools, planes, and the kids' eyes are wide and they're like, what? That's unbelievable. And I said, yes, even though scientists, people were saying secondhand smoking was worse than directly smoking cigarettes. And even though health experts and others were coming forward, you had big industry, corporate greed, misleading information out there to the public, what the real impact was on health. And so it's so important that you all continue to speak truth about this because the long-term effects is very dangerous, especially because they have been targeted towards youth. And then, you know, Ms. Porter, I was reading because I want to know more about you. And your beliefs, and I respect that. We all have different beliefs, but you call yourself a converted conservative and reformed Marxist. Are you a conspiracy theorist?
I think my politics are entirely irrelevant to this hearing.
Oh, okay. Why were you winking at one of my colleagues on the other side of the aisle? You winked.
Because I know Glenn Grothman.
Oh, that's what, so the winking, did he?
He introduced me.
Oh,
he's a friend of mine.
Okay, I understand. I didn't know what the winking was, because I thought maybe there was something like a conspiracy thing going on there. I didn't know.
You think there's a conspiracy in this hearing, ma'am?
No, I actually think people are speaking truth here, and you can provide information.
May I address the truth?
No.
Well, the truth to you is very different for the majority of people in this room who do believe that children are being
targeted. The truth for me is I quit smoking with e-cigarettes, and so did 8 million other people.
You're still smoking.
I'm not smoking.
Thank you.
And I'm not lying under oath.
Order, please.